Hi, my name is Hannah. I work at Kokoda Track Foundation. I am the Gen Z and Safeguarding Advisor. Kokoda Track Foundation is a Australian NGO that does development projects in PNG. We mainly do education, health, gender-based violence projects across many provinces across PNG. Kokoda College is an educational hub that focuses on providing second chance education opportunities for people that either left school earlier or didn't get to achieve their high school certificate. So Kokoda College provides them pathways to receive that certificate and also provides a pathway into health or education. This project with BPP is mainly focused on installing a mini solar grid. So the main focus is improving our energy supply at our Kokoda College. There's a lot happening in it, but we are focusing on enhancing our accessibility measures further to improve the education opportunities for students with a disability. There's a clear link between the access to sustainable energy and disability inclusion. So improved, reliable energy can help people with a disability access healthcare and education through a number of ways. So in the context of PNG, where there can be oftentimes with unreliable electricity supply, this can impact people with disabilities that need assistive technologies such as mobility aids or hearing aids or technology-based communication tools. So if they don't have that access to sustainable electricity and energy, they can't access their assistive technologies as often as we want. Yeah, so our previously we've done a lot of work and ongoing work with our partnership with Oro Disabled Foundation, addressing identifying people with disabilities within the community and getting them enrolled into classes at our Kokoda College. What we want to kind of grow on and build on further is enhancing those accessibilities within the college, so within the classrooms. This also includes, we are creating an IT lab which will include assistive technologies such as laptops that have inbuilt accessibility functions, such as the keyboards and mouse as well. And then also headphones for students that require sound if they have a hearing impairment, screen readers, speech-to-text and text-to-speech software for students that have a learning disability as well. We also have different infrastructure enhancements. So again, enhancing the paths and ramps into classrooms. As part of the mini solar grid project, we are also installing a campus garden. So we're ensuring that the garden beds are accessible for all students. We are also upgrading our bathrooms and showering facilities to ensure that they're fully accessible as well. People often think about the accessibility aspects first and addressing those barriers, which is pretty much what I've covered all them. But alongside all our projects, we make sure we do disability inclusion and equitable training with all our staff and within all projects, whether that's health or education, to ensure that we are addressing those stigma barriers within the community or within the project. It's not just about addressing accessibility as well. I think from For businesses and organizations, I think sometimes it can be overwhelming of like where to begin. And I think, as I said, people often just think of physical accessibility first, and they like sometimes think like, oh, a person in a wheelchair can access our office store, and they're like, oh, we're fine for offering services to people with disabilities. But you need to address the underlying stigma and social inclusion. So that's critical with staff training, to make sure that they understand why disability inclusion is not just good for business, but why it's, a human right for all humans to be able to access all education, and that they are not to ensure that staff are not are being a barrier for people with disability through their behaviour. Another key thing is consulting with a disabled person organisation, because we can often just make assumption and decide, oh, the person with a disability needs this and whatnot, but then you need to bring in a person with a disability who knows best. They are the experts, and involve them in the design process, and involving them in the decision-making process as well is critical.